Hey yo, what's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back, the numb, the dumb, and the filled with cum. Today, we're playing the game Phoenix Wrong. I made it funny! Alright, let's play. Dude, that was the most lit intro I've ever done in my life. Alright, where we last left our travelers, it was something about lore. I think, what's his name was there? Edgy Alucard, Edgy Man, One-Wigged Angel Man, what's his name? Edgeworth. What's up, cuties? What's up, Lucius? What's up, Master Marks? But Flash, Sloth, Siri, not Megan, Nandy. Yo, if y'all can hit that like button, you should do that. I'm getting right into it, dude. We ain't fucking around. We ain't fucking around. All right, this is summer. We're having a great summer. I'm actually pretty sad today. I was with my girlfriend all weekend, and we had the greatest time, and she's gone. Anyway, let's get back to the game. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Well, it all started when... Flashback. Oh my god, this is the perfect recap. Thank you, fucking Edgeworth, for doing this. This is great. A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Wow. So mysterious. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Fuck him up, Phoenix. Tell him what's up. Tell him what's up. Nick. There it is. Fucking Ryan had to come in. Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? Was it rad? Was it epic? Was it tight? I had him swooning in the aisles. Oh, Maya. Don't I look sexy in my jacket that's too big for me? This is swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Ship. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? I thought he had a girlfriend, dog. This man's swinging. Man, swing in. Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Butts like, dude, that's fucking gay. Butts will be the type to be saying shit like that. I think you can do better than that. Come on! I saved Edgeworth in there, dude! Edgy! You guys should be bowing for me! Yeah! Bow before your hero! Dog, this man's off his rocker. No homo. Yeah, he's a big like, yo, there's nothing wrong with that, bro. It's not, you know? Andy, be looking for a shiny lamp. Well, dog, you join this stream, you're gonna find one. You know that kind of luck that I give, that kind of magic I sprinkle. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! It's the one thing you did. JJ, you're back! I told you I'd fix it. Guys, JJ and I are chill now. Say hello to them. Welcome in with open arms and hugs and kisses. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Oh, but seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty sus. Yeah, I've been playing Among Us lately. It's sick. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. You sprinkle some weird sparkles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I didn't even get through. I think he said, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Is this the alignment? Do I have to pick Team Butts or Team Maya? Where are we going with chat? Chat, Maya or Butts? Maya Butts. Team Maya Butts. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Where are we going with? We're going with. We're going with. We're going with. What are we going with? We're going with. What are we going with? Team Maya or Team Butts? Doesn't matter. We're probably not gonna pick. Yeah, you, Larry. Team Mutts. Oh my god, a cop out! Something gay is apparently going on. Yes, sir. You know the vibes. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. I don't understand what the purpose of that was. Nick? Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes. In grade school. You see, it all started when they saved me. They saved me, Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry. What's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. I was thinking about girls because I'm so straight. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. A little late, it scarred me. We're not even 10 minutes in, you're chilling. You're chilling, dog. Take away the N in Nick and put D in. What do you get? Ass. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry. Spring. End of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for... That's the same fucking thing as... Yo, I know your tricks game. That's the same sprite. That's the same as the deposition. Trying to pull me. That's not lunch money. That's a piece of paper. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money and for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. That's not how it works, but okay, see. Chicken bacon ranch pizza is lit. Ooh, that does sound kind of lit. I'm not a big fan of ranch, though. But I do like chicken and bacon. Oh, yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with the cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class. Funny guy. You caught me. So, they thought you did it. Yep. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. This is some fucking deep enriching lore. Wow. Oh, look at the picture. He's crying. He still had spiky hair. Sonic the Hedgehog looking at his. I didn't do it. Guilty. Who did it? Guilty. You. Thief. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No, I'll play with him. Shut him. Kill him. Put him on this cross and crucify him. We're not gonna play. He should be allowed to realize. We're the library committee. He should go on his permanent record, and he shouldn't be allowed in any colleges. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. What's on that shirt? I didn't know what was happening. He starts like skitzing out over this flashback. It's coming back to me. Phoenix, calm down. It was just a class trial. No, they were all yelling. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. Like I was some sort of deranged lunatic criminal. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. I made it on time. Violas, what's going on, baby? Did you rob the bank the other day? Like you cut you. Thanks, baby. Appreciate it. Got in today to celebrate. Oh, that would have been cute. But it's really uncomfortable. More uncomfortable than this suit. I don't feel like wearing it. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. Yo, what kind of bullshit classroom is this where the teacher gangs up on the kid? That kid must have been very... Like, Phoenix as a child must have been very unlikable. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Dog, what is this bullshit? I'm mad he still got the Sephiroth cut. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. We don't need proof. Why don't you all just shut up? Ew. I actually like little butts. This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. That's facts. I didn't murder anybody. Take my word for it. Take my word for it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. She's part pigeon. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Fuck this guy. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. This is the most convoluted. This is what kind of origin story? No, I love it. It's hammy. It's like trying to take itself seriously in a very not serious way. I appreciate it. I appreciate. It's very taking a bite of them. So I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world. Did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, not all heroes wear capes. I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. That's when the credits roll. Larry! Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. This is my character arc. Or is it part of it? Dun dun. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know at all. He's like different. He's edgier. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided. The void, it creeps. Wait, you don't mean that's why? That's why I became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Yo, this fucking fanboy motherfucking... Yo, Phoenix, you lame. I thought he was some bringer of justice that would defend the innocent. He just wanted to meet his fucking lover, dude. That I ship. That's pretty gay. Dog. Facts. If I was a defense attorney, I could suck his dick. No, I'm kidding. I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. That is the most the things people do for love. Absurd. absurd. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. Dude, Phoenix really was unpopular in school. He had this one friend. This is like Spider-Man. This is like Amazing Spider-Man 2, where the villain, Electro Man, gets saved by Spider-Man one time. He's like, oh, I fucking love Spider-Man. I'm gonna meet him. Like, it's literally like that. It's literally like that. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. Except it does. I think it is kind of hokey. It is pushing the line that, like, this is why Phoenix is a defense attorney. However, I do like that's the reason why Phoenix is so head-ass for Edgeworth in this trial. He's like, he stuck up for me when I was innocent and a wee young man, so I'm sticking up for him. Now that we're adults, what comes around goes around. Baby, I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? No. I helped you because I believe in you. Except I don't remember saying it. I do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! Ah! Nick! Everyone stop fucking saying that. We had to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. And very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'm thinking snake person. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of his evidence I no longer need. Okay. Let's go. But you stay here and clean up the place, because you're kind of useless. Got it. Wait, what? Ugh. I'm over here moaning and groaning. We just admitted we saw Amazing Spider-Man 2. That's what this was. That's what it always has been. I miss my girlfriend. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Oh, here's this bullshit. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Edgy. Edgy's his nickname. I miss my girlfriend too. It'd be like that. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. It was that little of a deal. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Oh, he admits that. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. I am inclined to agree with Edgeworth. Gee, thanks. I don't have a girlfriend. Aw. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Almost like you're a video game character made for a GBA game or something. Well, maybe. Yeah, I do have an anime adaptation. I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Yeah, I was making me miss your loved ones. Wait, what? Our boy, the cop. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. A real pro. That's my dude, the god. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? I'm gonna pop my pill. See this, kids? This is what we call Molly. No, I'm kidding. It's for my allergies, baby. It's so I don't die during the stream. Yeah, you guys don't want me. I mean, it is December, so it would be kind of like, it would make sense for the characters to be like, the defense calls, like really nasally and whatnot. You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehending your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. A defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. I must go now. My planet needs me. Goodbye, Marks. Have fun destroying the world. On that day, 15 years ago, The three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all my memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Yamayugi. Yukes? Ain't that right, Yukes? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I knew of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. I feel that. Perfectly, huh? He must be a Virgo. In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved, and not one suspect were declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Oh, look, he looks like slightly oh, now he's no longer concerned. Way to show human emotion for a second. Let's go visit our fucking dude! Where's he at? He's not here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, you won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was, some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. My water dropped. Something a Visco or Starbucks chick would say. I mean... yeah. Maya could be the type. She is into, like, spiritual stuff. Gotta help with dins. You go do that, homie. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing you do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. So that means we're probably supposed to head to the boathouse. Hey, pal, it's a long time no see. How you doing, pantry people? It's everyone's favorite Boston fucking weirdo, Gumshoe. Wow. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? Yeah. I got so worked up, I snapped my tie, get this, in half. Sorry about that. No problem. Hey, don't sweat it. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. Not Edgeworth, nor the weird Western chick. Or Southern. They're the same to me. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise that you simply can't refuse. Name that movie. Nah, I'm kidding. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. What the fuck does that mean? It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. You thought you were off the hook. No one can go into the woods today. Absolutely no one. Not even you. I'm gonna burp. Ew. The woods? Where Lotto was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park rangers found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for like a while or something. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Anyway, no one laughs. There's like a pause. Gumshoe's just like, yeah, anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. I'll catch you later, pal. Let's on the move. We on the move. All right, since what's the place? It's off limits, but I'm gonna go there because like that's a bit sussy. What if someone needs to pee? They got they probably got like porta potties. Gourd Lake. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Yo, deadass, that's how fans be. You dislike something that I like? What? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed, too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Indeed, that could be the case, yes. Oh, we straight up cannot go there. That's crazy. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem! I know that clearing of the throat from anywhere. Our boy! Hello? What might you be doing here? Out for a walk? Yes, what a wonderful day. You could taste the moisture in the air. Okay. The days of my youth. Like the scent of a fresh lemon. You see? Mr. Grossberg, this is no time for idle reminiscing or being gross. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Yes, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once, yes. We can have tea, maybe like, you know, share a cigar or two. I may be able to offer you some assistance as well. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg is doing here anyway? Who knows? Me. I knows. Let's go to the shack. It's the nut shack. I think the real Megan did it. Could be. Could be. Nobody's home. Hello! Hello! Dude, I'm so... Yo, anyone looking for a parrot in their cartoon, I got you. I literally got you. Hey, it's Polly! I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello! Hello! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello! Hello! Dog, I'm so nice with this shit, dog. I'm so nice with this shit. Let's get it. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. My parrot in real life, Matt? You got it, not Megan. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Right? What a bitch. What a bitch. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. I hate Phoenix Wright. I prefer Professor Layton. It's a dumb game. Bros, what if I got a parrot to stream? Crazy. I guess we're going to Grossman's house. I like how they said, let's fuse a macaw and a cockatoo. Amateurs. Yeah, they have no idea about their boys, dog. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. I guess we'll have to come back later. He said to come back to his bitch-ass office. Dude. Don't you mean Megami Tensei? Shin? The Shin variant? Where do I go? What do I do? Best parrot name? Mopo. Toriyama. Dude. Oh no! Maybe there's something inside of his house. There's food on the table. Maybe that's like a sign. No clues here. Shut up. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me! Just when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See? That's why I didn't want to tell you. That's pretty fair. No disrespect there. You know, yeah. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? Right. 1228. Right. My bite of 87. Let's open it up, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But there could be something better. You're just fucking trying to rob the guy? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to fucking rob the guy. I'm not about that. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. There's like a banana inside. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. Or 20. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in a very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick? Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth? Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting him on the boat, firing twice? This is exactly what I figured out This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. Was that the bite of 87? Oh, Chica. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like there's But it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. A letter from the safe we added to the court record. What? Wow, look at me go. Look at me go. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. That's how I talk. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. The name's Maya. Maya. Not Blender. That's a digital art joke for all you gamers out there. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sup, Edgeworth? Bye, Edgeworth. Edgeworth BJs. How do they know? They just didn't write your... Oh my god. That's what I was thinking too. I mean, penmanship. They do have ways of proving that. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Go where? Where can we possibly go? That's not already been done. I mean, they know his handwriting. Yeah, they can analyze that stuff. They have people that are hired to do so. Bum, bum. Bing, 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 bing. Are there more clues in here that we just didn't find? It's probably this case. Do you actually use Blender? I do. I took one class on it. It's pretty fun. Doesn't look like he used the kitchen much. What, you thought he was telling the truth? About pasta pomodoro? Hey, I'm gonna make it a pause. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? The code was the date of the last day of the trial. Wow. It's fucking ages ago. Dragonair! What's going on, baby? Splitting migraine. It's all good. I'm pretty sad today, but I'm blinding my sadness by playing games. Yay! Ha 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 ha. Dude. What do I do? I hate these sections. Alright. These sections are fine. There's cute stuff, but I don't like searching around that much. It's like a lot of like sequencing. I think that's probably like one of my least favorite things in games. I hate when the game's like, no, you gotta do these specific actions in a sequential order. I still love this game, and like Ocarina of Time does this. But it's definitely a downside that I find. Guess Larry has today off. He's pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. Let's go in the woods. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know. My toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that some effect on some people. Yes, yes. Stick to your day job, kid. Dude, where the fuck am I supposed to go? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? That's not possible. The world ended yesterday? He must be reading predictions for the future on someone's homepage. We're playing solitaire. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Please, think about what you're doing, Jolinda. Don't take my Tommy away from me. No! He must be doing image training for a nasty divorce argument. That did sound like a nasty divorce argumente. Divorce argumente. Talk to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. All right, nothing here. Whoop-de-doo. Wonder where we go now. Oh, no. What do we check? What was this shit? A table for clients. Elegant ebony cake. We already fucking looked at that shit. Expensive plan. Wow. Ooh, painting. Ooh, ebony desk. Ooh, mahogany. My bad. I'm such a plebe. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelf filled with the expensive looking books. Holy crap. We have no business being here. Wasting all this time. Oh, banger. What to do? What do you think we should do now, Maya? You would know best, Nick. You are no help. Just do what you do. That should work. You fuck. Well, any good ideas? This is all tied to the DL6 incident. We better find out as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. Something that happened back then has a hold on Edgeworth, and it won't let go. Maybe our boy has more knowledge for us. More knowledge. More knowledge. What about this? What about this paper, Edgy? What you got? Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack, or the Shnack, where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge. On me? It's funny lawyer man. That's me, the funny lawyer. Just pull my finger. Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. The Void! Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations of the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Bear? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. You fucking... no, it shouldn't end there. Okay, never mind. Yana Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. And what were you doing in that elevator, you dirty dog? Murder. Oh. Earthquake! He's afraid of those. TM26, baby. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us like in that little box. We became unsettled. Ah! Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen. Damn. This is dramatic. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yana Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation that stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Damn! Lore. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean that nightmare? It's a nightmare. Ooh, flashback. It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. He killed his pops! A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. You're fucking bullshitting. No one has the same dream every night. Unless it's sleep paralysis, Waluigi demon. It's only sleep paralysis, Waluigi. It's the only thing that can reoccur. Designed so you don't run out of oxygen if they malfunction. Well, this was 2001. Perhaps maybe this was different back then. Or it was an oversight. 0 out of 10 game sucks. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Sleep paralysis, swallowing. I only think about that. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Ah! What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from the day of court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I picked up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. Wah! So anime. So dramatic. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. That is true. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. Like it or not. And there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. It's Fat Man! There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about the DL6 incident. Let's go talk to the Grossberg. Burger Man! Big burger, boy! Mr. Grossberg!
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
No kidding! I can't believe you're not!
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, yes?
It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
Murder! I see. So Edgeworth dreamt you shot his own father.
It's only a dream. I was thinking about us, thinking about me, thinking about us, thinking about we. Then I hope in my eyes it was only just a dream. She sang all that.
I wonder.
What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Well...
Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep you'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real, as you imagined. Ah! Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done.
No. I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitation so close.
Wow, this is some crazy lore. Keep spilling water on myself like an idiot. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He was a defense attorney without a peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey.
There's some light side, dark side Star Wars type of shit. My sister?
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Ford's testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result? He has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his message.
And?
He lost, and died in despair, as it were.
I see.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. Misty? I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Ooh. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
Wow, this is some crazy lore. Whoa, I'm so intrigued.
So this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, yes. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his clients found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough.
This man's always so cryptic.
Wait.
What is it?
This letter. I've seen his handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Maybe it was Yanni Yogi?
Yanni Yogi? You claim he wrote himself this letter, then followed his own instructions?
Yeah, I guess that would be what happened.
Harumph. Perhaps you think Mr. Yogi has a split personality,
I think that's definitely a possibility, yes.
No, I think not. I do not know this Yogi in any case.
There's no way I would recognize his handwriting. Oh, right.
Yes, right. I'll ask you again.
Oh, it's probably fucking Mon Karma. I don't know, I just kind of picked somebody. I wasn't really paying attention. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure.
Von Karma. It sounds weird when you say it fast. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? This is getting spooky. What are you gonna do? Throw a ghost in jail? You lied under oath. You're going to hell.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
Damn, this is getting serious. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood.
Faulty evidence?
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
A vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can't read.
Really? He doesn't take vacations. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. What's wrong with Europe? Europe seems like a great place to visit.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we know, Nick? Von Karma's going to bring up the DL6. You could bet on it. Bet on it, bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6?
I won't let him.
Fuck him up.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. Facts. Let him know. I'm gonna turn up the AC in my room real quick. It's getting kind of hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I saw it. No. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty.
Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, thank you.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
I understand. The police materials. Some accidental murder is manslaughter, so not truly true. No, you're right. It's third degree murder is when you don't intend on murdering, or homicide. I think third degree murder is when you don't intend to murder, but like you still intended harm, or it could be accidental murder. I think that's what third degree is. I know first is planned. That's the whole point of the game, though. Dragonair, wording is key. Wording is key. Yes, go to the criminal affairs department. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi.
Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. Nice alliteration. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there.
But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma?
Yes.
He's just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry!
Let's go!
Let's fuck him up. Let's beat him up. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. Woo! There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. We gotta find our shit. We can talk here, right? Oh, never mind. I think that we found what we need. Yeah, it's like a graveyard for police cases. I guess my sister's case report is sitting here too, quietly gathering dust. Dust? Dusk? Sauce? Without planning or intent. I got it right, baby! I love chewing on ice. Like the Neanderthal I am. This cabin is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons, others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin's for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Oh, there's something open. Huh. One of the drawers here are open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What?
What are you do?
What are you doing, sir? Oh my god, his straight up view is gross. Von Karma.
You.
How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. The defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy has Edgeworth's mentor. We can talk to him? Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed the veneers of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to ground with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Why would I do that? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end, and I will win. Ha ha ha. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. Yeah, if you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up the DL6 incident in court tomorrow. Is there any other business we have in here? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I heard him called? I've heard him called by that name. He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You have saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? It's always some shit, dude. A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't you worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. No! No! What are you... Nick, run! Dude, this is getting wild. Ah! Maya! Out of my way. Ah! Died. We're dead. We lost our shit. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. I took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! I wonder what happened. Maya, open your eyes. The void. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I had woke up at all. This is crazy. Why is she like this? What the fuck? But Flash, you're not Maya, you're Mia. Mia's already dead. I already let you die. Maya! Ugh. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet. DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Is that the end of the chapter? We continue. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right. Trial time. Let's get it. So, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. After this trial, I'm gonna end the stream. I've been in a pretty sour mood, to be honest. Saying goodbye to my girlfriend wasn't easy. So, I'm also probably gonna like play like ass cheeks during this trial, because I don't know, my head and heart. You guys know me. When I'm very passionate, and maybe at the end of the stream I'll talk a little about like what's on my mind. When I'm very passionate about what I'm doing, I'm a very like, I don't know, single focused person. I hone in. Like last stream I was very within the gameplay. Right now I got other things on my mind, sadly. So after this trial we'll end it, but I wanted to wrap up the case, and we'll be streaming again on Wednesday. Not tomorrow, but Wednesday. And we'll be back doing some more Phoenix Wright. This is it. Judgment Day. The end of the world. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. And still wearing the suit. Thanks, Zippy. Zippy, you were just texting me. Zippy, 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 zippy. Zippy, 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 zippy. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Dude, we're shocking everybody. Woo! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Yo, it's that one dude. Hey, what's poppin', baby? My bad. I feel you on that. Hope it gets better soon, man. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'll debrief y'all mentally on how I'm feeling after court. Trying to electrocute anyone on your way out. Woo, yeah, pal. That's our boy. It's Gumshoe. He's here too. The whole colorful cast of characters. What's got in it? What's got into that girl? You ever? She's like the villain in Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 2. You ever see that movie? Movie fucking sucks. Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Also, my heart kind of stopped beating. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Get that way sometimes. You know we love you. Yeah, it's all good. I know. Just been having a rough day. Like, I wanted to get things done and I couldn't. Which was kind of... I hate when that happens.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready.
Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the Bo's rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trials, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
I accidentally did this. This fucking dude. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he was currently lost memory of his name and identity. That's bullshit. He's acting.
Witness? Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness is not running away. He will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Here it comes. Why I left court.
I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did, but I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for the Polly, you see. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. You get them at the store. I didn't buy one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
But I think you get the gist of what's happened. Yeah, I'll probably be fine. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Has a great hat. You would appreciate his hat. I like his shirt.
Press everything!
Rocking that mustard. I'd call what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Jesus fuck, this happens every time. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. They're in cahoots. Hold it! Then why did you leave? He's just about to say if is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth will be guilty in 3 minutes. Huh. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmet, you see. Gourmet. I guess gourmet? I don't know. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. There's a big town out there after all. The witness has no trouble remembering these things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's going to believe that.
I see. So he was lost. That is completely and utterly a great explanation that I believe full-heartedly.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Could rock that. The only crime here is this man's fashion sense. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yeah, seems like it. Judy?
Who's Judy?
Then how couldn't you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly as he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he is lying, then show the court's proof. How much to prove what's going on in that old cogger's head? It's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue. He doesn't have any. Facts. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory in the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he was nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. They're lies. Why are they lying? I thought he was sitting.
Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident!
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk! Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright, you're going to hurt your legs from doing that. This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating.
However, how do you propose to prove this is to the court?
This is a court of law, as you may recall. That's right. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
I see. That does make sense.
Tisk, 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 I say once more. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
What? What? No fingerprints?
It's true. You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked as a chemical plant. You ever watch The Simpsons? I was like Homer. I burned my fingers working on with this stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak? You burned your fingertips off to hide your past.
Does it really work that way? Well, if the witness has no fingertips, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright?
It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. Yeah, I was about to say, like, they can't be gone forever, or else motherfuckers be doing that left and right.
There's no one who can testify as to who this is. No one! He's no one! Ah!
Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Tisk.
Well, Mr. Wright, ask for an appeal.
Please, Mr. Judge. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrots for a little comic relief?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No. You're not going to.
Your Honor?
This is so great. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot, Polly. The Polly, yes, Polly. He was a cracker, yes.
Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is farce. I object. I obviously object. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested to cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do so, as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy.
Well, so to go with your little game?
Fuck yeah, dude. Let the parrot take the stand. Getting hiccups. Oh god.
The hiccups! No!
Every streamer's worst nightmare. Alright, kids. Lessons with Mopo Shnack. I'm gonna teach you how to get rid of hiccups. It's about breathing. Focus on your breathing. I think that did it. Focus breathing would help reset it. Yep. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, and I've listened to a lot of ridiculous things. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. Parrot's a girl confirmed. At least, I think so. Because the parrot is named Polly. It's a girl. How sexist, Phoenix. Harumph. Harumph.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Yes, do so, bailiff. There he is. Dude, I love Polly.
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name? The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
This is so great.
Hello! Hello! Right?
It's a good testimony.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? We say, Polly, who's your owner? It's that easy. We know this. I'll press.
Hold it!
This is so dumb. Witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly! Polly, what's your name?
Polly! Polly! Right? Mr. Wright, I think we would have started with this parrot is named Polly. Does it have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes, it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us the proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking this bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yana Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker identity is... Is there anything here? Ooh, this is dicey. Maybe I just picked the wrong... Oh, fiance. Name after the fiance.
Case file?
That is quite a large file you have there. Which page is the proof on then? It's on the second page. Show us to stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in the file is that information connected to the parrot's name?
I guess the second one, right? I can look back at it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Victim data. Victim data. Look at me being so nonchalant. Yeah, you know me. You know me. It's on the victim data page.
I'm sorry, but I don't see anything here that relates to... What the fuck? Not on this page.
A bluff, as I expected.
I'm afraid I have to deny your claim, Mr. Wright. The witness may be continue.
I fucking... Shut the fuck up! What do you mean? It said Polly was a name! Did I leave the wrong page? Probably could be the wrong page. It was the wrong page. It was the last one. God fucking damn it, I'm such an idiot. Third page. Yeah, it was the third page. I'm a fool. Let's do all that. Say my name, and no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Why the sudden change? Say my name, say my name. You acting kinda shady. Ain't calling me baby. Say my name, say my name. Oh, let's get it. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's go. Take that! The same file! Wow! Whoa! Whoa! Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's just all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. That's fucking weird. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Maybe we should put you on trial for pedophilia and get you on cancelled on Twitter.com, yes?
Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Well, I guess we should try to get her some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. We have to do this again. Same song and dance. Have we forgotten something? Why would we say that? What is have we forgotten something? Oh, the safe number. It's the date of the thing. Number that's safe. Huh? The safe? Why? I wasn't watching. I thought the 7-year-old thing was for real for a second. Yeah, that would have been pretty upsetting. Polly, what was the name of the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228. What a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous, as always. How can the number to the safe tell us who the caretaker is? What the fuck am I saying, dude? Show us your proof. What could possibly link us to suck my dick, yes? And that's on the first page. Take that! The DL6 case file, again. What is your obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in that file is something related to that safe number?
Alright, I think it's case summary, but I'm just gonna check just to be sure. It is case summary. Oh, we're good. I know it this time. It's on the case summary page. The case... Oh, fuck.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah.
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the name of this safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I said that weird.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 001 because I am number one. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. That's a fun little tidbit.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Damn. The fucking most raw case we had so far solved because of a parrot.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait, this witness doesn't remember. No, it's okay. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi. Oh, fuck. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this courtroom.
A bailiff, yes, a bailiff. Yanni Yogi, yes, yes, yes. An old hipster, that's facts.
Order. Yarioki, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So I pretended to have a brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. He won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Oh, wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
And change his heart, why don't you?
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent, in this case at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
That's it?
There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
This seems so hollow. I feel like there's something else gonna happen.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Objection! It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's gonna say he's guilty. He's gonna tell them that he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? This is so weird. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. Now who would be crazy not to do that? That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Jesus. Why do we keep saying magical banana? For 15 years. I've had a reoccurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me, but I'm gonna point at someone else.
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitation runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime for 15 years ago.
I think I would have to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
It's getting spicy. It's getting spicy.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy, just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Huh? Is it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right?
Damn. Damn! Let's get it. It's getting dicey. It's getting spicy. I love it.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted to his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let's begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the book.
I see.
Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor.
Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Mr. Miles Edgeworth please take the stand?
Let's get it, baby. Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth.
I'm a prosecuting attorney. I want to find some tissues real. Oh, they're right here. I took allergy pills just for them to do nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
To testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. I don't even know what the detail was. Seasonal allergy. Baby Bobs! What's going on, homegirl?
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot. Then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
What a bad boy.
Until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in that elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! It's the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Boom. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, yes, he's the guy right here. Yes, we know him, yes.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I just remember the details. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Let's get it, baby. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator? No, we know. Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, and no one came to help. What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then... Just then something heavy fell at my feet.
What was it?
A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have been come off when
when it fell from his holster. The stream is exactly what I need after finishing my court class. My courts class. Oh my... Really? That's tough. Look at that being a top. Us being topical. When the time comes. I guess when the time comes, yeah. And you put this up. What happens next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, and I screamed. That doesn't prove that that killed him, though. It could have been he threw it in the thick fog. Yogi picked it up and shot him. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, that go to my head every day. A gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream. So usually red text is kind of like a good indication that, something important. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible scream I remember to that day. To this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. So something about the scream. Something about that scream. So that's kind of irrelevant. Because now we're on DL6. This is all DL6 shit. So this doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This... Why do we still have this? You're a bird. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at time. Instance. No clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in the elevator, returning from a lost trial with son Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. This said the murder weapon was fired once. At one point, he said it was fired twice. A single gunshot. This said it was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in an elevator with Miles Edgeworth. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to present this. Because it says that the thing was fired twice, and he only heard once. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You're doing dragging out this file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? I believe it was victim data, but you know, it doesn't hurt to check. Never hurts to check. It was victim data. Why does this man always kind of ask us to fucking check? Asshole. Look at the victim data on this in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Fired twice. Yes, he heard once. Yes, it's a contradiction. Yes. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Who fired it? Who fired it? Yes, it's a good question. Yes.
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot?
Kill it, brother. Hey, hey, you know me. Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, the incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident, or the day after, or the week after. There is no proof that the second shot has anything to do with this incident. What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with this case?
Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible. Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprises for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have any evidence that a second firing of the pistol is related to this incident?
This picture! It's got 2 shots. One hits the window. Dude, I'm fucking lawyer of the year right now. Look at this photograph. When you look at it, does it make you laugh?
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime, about 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where?
Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge's contradiction in the photo. Guys, I'm on it today. I'm actually on it right now. That's crazy. I was jawning up before I started. I was like, oh, I might not be too hot today. I'm killing it. As should be obvious, the contradiction is right here.
I see. A bullet hole in that door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet, there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
That makes sense. Yes, it is. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course. Hi, Andy. My dog's moving around. He's trying to get in a frame. I know I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary, that's on page 1. Look at what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet might have been discovered on the scene. Would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
The second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. That's full of fucking malarkey.
Order, I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in the matter. How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killed shot. But now, I was wrong to think that it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Not evaporate when they hit the window.
Well, it seems that we finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to this trial so far?
No, I haven't. Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objectives?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted his guilt. Deus Ex Machina, save us!
Very well. The statute of limitation of the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right so now?
Indeed. Does anyone else have any objections?
I've been here before. This is my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. Oh, my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright?
Objection! Your Honor? Your Honor, I object. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Fucking snake. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Oof. Nick, I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. Ah! It must exist. The second bullet. It's Flash, he's coming! What? What did you just say? Nothing! The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just... Someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer! The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah, what possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... both work. But I'm gonna save anyway. Hee. It was Larry Butts. Maybe they thought the bullet we use as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullets from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the two shots fired? Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm gonna have to penalize you.
That's fine. This isn't gonna go so well.
Was there some pressing need for the bullet?
I mean, both are the same. We could try the murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
But the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. I guess it's just wrong. I love the parts where I'm like not like it's like the evidence that I'm good at. It's like why? I'm like I don't fucking know. Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think that the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Oh, the guy's paranoid. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer.
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you'd have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer himself was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet in the scene of the crime?
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean
the murderer came from outside. Yes. This man's so great at pulling shit out of his ass. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. And then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
I can. What's what you're saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer of the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Sorry for blowing my nose. Ugh. I literally just took an allergy pill. Now here we are. Still with allergies. Thanks, fucking pills.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma.
Von Karma?
He's smiling. He's smiling. Those are just seasonal allergies.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah.
You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Now his facade's gone. He's no longer a German boy. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident, yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife? At Mr. Wright. Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick, let's find out who the doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't even undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? It's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out by yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
My dog's knocking. The bullet is still in him. I'm trying to think. Would it just be the bullet? Oh, yeah, we do have the bullet. Oh, proof that he was shot. Air elevator was oxygen. No clues found on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in an elevator. Attorney from the lost trial. I like to use this evidence a lot. I made a banner that was pixels, but I think I made it by inches by mistake. So the banner I've been making this whole stream doesn't even fit right. Not that it was great, but it screamed me. That's all you need, JJ. Honestly, I am like, there's flaws on my layout and whatnot, but I just love the fact that it's like me, you know? Stay silent today. Ate the bullet like food. Trapped in an elevator with Miles as with memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. So nothing really here. Anything that shows that he did it. Huh. I guess it's impossible to prove. I'm gonna save, but I think it's impossible to prove. I think maybe that leads to some sort of direction, because sometimes you do have to pick, like, it's impossible. It would be impossible to find the doctor who operated on Von Karma now. Even Von Karma did undergo surgery.
It seems you have finally come to your senses. You've realized the truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen.
Nick. The court record. There must be something. Oh, there is something. There's no time. Better think on it as I go. All right, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... still bears clear ballistic markings. Would it be the bullet? I know you know the answer. I'm trying to figure it out. Von Karma was shot. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That could help. That doesn't help. I wonder if it's like some like whiplash from this shit. Makes a noise with metallic objects are near a device useful to... No. Do we put this up to his chest? No fucking way. I'm doing it. This is gonna be crazy. I'm doing it. Von Karma is perfect. He would... He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
I do. That's so sick. This game's fire. I'm on a roll tonight. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Still inside. What does he mean? He's gonna do anal? He's gonna put it on his butt?
Is that even possible after all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this here metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside of you.
Still, yep, plead the fifth, basically guilty, yep. Literally everyone was like, it's a metal bullet, fam. It's crazy.
Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Which made this part perfect, as a certain Von Karma likes to say. Nah, that's funny how it came around. I didn't think we would ever use it again. I thought it was just left in your inventory. I'm kind of proud of myself for finding that out, though. I've been on a roll lately.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Cannot leave in your body as it will go straight to your head at one point. Yeah, there has to be, I don't know. This game's not too scientifically accurate or historically or whatever.
I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. I was like, oop. I didn't see it, but Flash. I haven't been looking at chat that much. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What the fuck? Come on, dude. It's like curveball after curveball. What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
That's a lie. He's lying. Oh, really, Blake? That's crazy.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove. I have no obligation to prove anything.
Oh no, you saw it, but it flew over your head as I knew what my subtle hint would. Damn, but Flash really trying to fucking... But Flash is really trying to, like, animate glasses maybe, like...
It was I who answered it all along!
Oh! You said the metal detector would come back. I do remember that. I do remember you saying that. I forgot. I read it. I forgot about it.
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday. Sure did. Make you bite. Ah, it's whatever. That's the fun, right? We're all one big lawyer. We're all one big lawyer in here.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. I guess it would be the bullet because he said, your own, like he left it. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't used it yet.
That's a bullet? Where did you get that?
Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't actually spoil the fun of it. No, it was a good hint. It was a good hint. I didn't even think. I mean, it flew over my head. But looking back, it was a good ass hint. This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
Same signature, just like the bullet, yes sir. Like Polly could do. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We can analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
I will only destroy my world!
Damn, keep your cool. The void. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making it any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Ah! Get away. Get away from my father.
Ah!
2-1 Supercell on you.
I'm Perfect Cell.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. I think I finally honed his voice at the very end, like, not very end, but like this many hours in, I think I finally got his voice right.
Mr. Von Karma?
That was fucking intense. That was awesome. I like that a lot. That was cool. That was cool. So, it was you.
You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record! And you let the scar on my shoulder that would never fade! I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. On Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth? It was a shock like none I've ever known. Me, penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I couldn't find the light until I saw Mickey. Hey there, Von Karma! Can you help me find Sora, Donald, and Goofy? I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and I found my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain! A horrible burning pain in my shoulder! Just then, the lights came back on, the elevator door opened before my eyes!
I really fuck with the voice that I just gave this guy.
I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
I hate that explosion animation, though. What's up, lungs?
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge? Or what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, bend it. Very well.
Give you a Photoshop project? Give the judge a really funny hat. A really big one. And make his legs really tall. And then tweet it at me. And also put a chipmunk crawling out of his beard. No! Make a chikorita crawl out of his beard. Alright, so I want him funny hat, really long legs, and a chikorita's crawling out of his beard.
It appears that we have come, though, a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
All in a day's work, Your Honor. A pixel art product, not Photoshop. Hey, both can be done. You know, most memes are made in Photoshop, though.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Everyone get out of here. I'm hungry. Probably gonna get some McDonald's or something.
Nick! Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's meant to be all cool, but it's how you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we had it. We had it. I know. I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Will we hear that banger 5-second music in the save area? Yeah, that song is a banger. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know! Try thank you? I see. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. Freaking incredible. You pulled through just like I thought you would. Just like I thought you would. It's like the Mighty Ducks. They had you backed up against the corner, but you won in the end. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. I owe you 20. Tonight, let's party. Dinner? Guess who's it on? Hint? Me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? Who needs rent when you got friends like these? It's like alchemy. You ever watch FMA? I like anime sometimes. See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Ooh. I feel foolish. Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Howdy, y'all! I forgot about her! Lotta! Y'all were just great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Hold up. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, huh? Speaking of which, what do you do? Oh, fuck. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, little old me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. Image. Woo. Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park? Oh, yo, the whole squad's coming together. Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. He got cocked. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Keonce. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind! Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Airy butts. You came along tonight, too. You come along tonight, too. My treat, pal. I'm not accepting no for an answer. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? Aww. 38? No. No! Larry! It was you? That's a plot twist. What are you so surprised about, Wright? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off. He was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there. And the rest, well, is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. On any of the bonus chapters as well. I've actually played on any of the bonus content because I don't even know there's bonus chapters? Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back at school. When something smells, it's usually the boss. I know! Really, Wright. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me! Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I say so, yes. Aw, this is great! There! You have it! Ugh. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did! Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah! You get worked up too easily, too! Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if I'd only known, I'd become a prosecutor! The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Dude, Edgeworth is fucking cool. Howdy, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo. Wait, I think I've seen this photo. Hey, photo time. Let's go. There's gonna be the ghost of me in it. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. That no one likes. I don't know why. No one likes him? I'm actually curious. I want to see the other games with like Apollo and stuff. That's where it all began. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh. It's still only 5. We should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So, I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No! Alex Emily's leaving me. Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. Away! This is a new area. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya! It's a little different. Oh. Different's not bad, though, unless it is bad. Oh, they're just quiet. So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? That's so great. Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? I don't know what evidence. She didn't do anything. No, I'm kidding. I feel like she helped in everything. Yeah, I want to see the parrot. Huh? Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand. Uh-oh. Oh, it's okay. You don't have to try to cheer me up. But one day I'll come back and be useful, I promise. What the fuck? Was that like a lifer? No, I didn't read it. Ah, whatever. See you soon, Maya. That was more like, see you soon, Maya. The bullet. The bullet. I don't care. Aww. Thanks, Nick. I mean, she did help in everything, really. Like, the parrot, she found out the name and shit. I thought it was a parrot. I honestly just looked at chat. I didn't think this was that big of a deal. I thought it was one of those things where you can just go through them all. So I was like, all right, parrot. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Knocked out to get the bullet. I know, all right? Shut up. Shut up. Everyone get out. The picture.
Huh. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Smithy raid? Hey, who that? What's poppin'? It's the credits! You guys came at the totally greatest time. We're gonna end the stream. Oh, just like everything that happened. But thank you so much for coming, Raiders. How y'all doing? But hey, the stream's over. But if you want to see something, if you still are interested in looking at my videos or my content that's not the streams, Smithy, thanks so much for the raid, dude. I really appreciate it. Check out my videos. Because we're about to end our stream, but I really advise you, go watch one of my videos. Because, yeah, go do that. Go do that, because we're done the stream here. I'm going to reflect on the credits and whatnot. But, yeah. Well, at least I'm here. Our champion Matthew, that's all I can ask for, baby. So this was the game. This is the first one out of the trilogy. We managed to beat it in how many parts? I believe there was 4 parts. Pain. I remember him. Kind of crazy how, like... I feel like we finished a lot of the games like the same amount of time. Which is kind of nuts. To be honest. It's our 4th, I think. 4th or 5th stream? I don't know. That's crazy, man. Thanks. It's the bellboy! Oh, wait. Is this all their, like... is this recaps or is this new stuff? The first video on the channel? No. Oh, what do you mean my first video? Don't watch the Explore the Sky video. Watch the Among Us one. That one's better.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, me as understudy, was he not? Wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. Oh, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
These are all new stuff, yeah. It's all like epilogue. Oh, that's so cute. Wow, 27 viewers, that's crazy. What a powerful raid. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Yeah, I appreciate you, dog. Board the gates, we have raiders.
Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Do So
So yeah, how do I feel about this game? It's great. I love it. I literally am going to make taking a bite out of this trilogy at some point. Because I think this game has a very interesting logic. Right? Like, there's ways that a player is taught how to play a game. You know what I'm saying? In Mario, it's and a logic's like, how does the game operate? What is the logic? You know what I'm saying? The logic. Like, in Mario, question mark blocks give items, regular blocks give nothing. It's things like that. Or how in Castlevania, you whip candles to get a gift. I think this game, the way it teaches you how to play is super interesting because it's like, you know, it's not a platformer. It's not something that's very concrete, like, you know, it's a point and click. But the way it operates is kind of like, it uses dramatic irony to the player's advantage. It tells the player, hey, you are the side of good. They are the side of bad. You fight and you fight and you know that you're right and you have to do whatever it takes for you to get right. And it's interesting because it's not what it's like to be a lawyer, per se. Maybe it is. I guess it is, right? Because, I mean, your job as a defense, whether they're guilty or not, is to prove them innocent. I find that to be, like, I don't know, really interesting. Because there is a dramatic irony. In a lot of the cases, you know who killed who. I mean, that last case, what's his name? Edgeworth, he wasn't necessarily off the hook. Like, honestly, I think in the cutscene, they show him, like, sort of killing him. But I think it's very interesting that, like, this game, it's logic, the way you have to play it, the way to be successful. In order to succeed, you have to use that dramatic irony to your advantage and, like, harp on. I think it's a really interesting, it's not a mechanic, it's just the way you have to think. I find that very interesting. And I don't know anything like that. That's such a beautiful picture. Look at that! That was quite fun to watch. Fireworks! Who's she? Who's this cutie? Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. I loved it. Yeah, I like this game a lot. So we just beat the first game. Of course I'm gonna do the bonus chapters. What the fuck I look like? Some sort of pleb? Some sort of pleb dog? Are the bonus chapters exclusive to the trilogy? It actually was a ghost. It was cool. Wait, no, stop! No! Yeah, we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. We're done here. I know this is kind of early for my streams, but I'm not in the best. Oh, my dog's barking. Hey, what are you doing? Ugh. All right, so yeah, streams will be over for tonight because I am not in the best moods. Just a little life update. I recently graduated college, and my girlfriend was in town, and I met her parents and her family for the first time. In 2 years, we've been dating. Interesting stuff. And we had such an amazing time, and I'm just sad that she's gone. I'm just sad. Just hey, I was really sad. That was my bag, and that's why like I don't know. I may have seemed a little off. I think near the end I started to pick up my performance again, but during the middle I was like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't need no sympathy. I don't know. And lately too, I just been having like a bad mental health mood. I've been feeling like I'm a loser lately and stuff. Because now that I graduated, you know, it's really time to focus in on this stuff, and I want it to be good, and I want it to be something I'm proud of. I can show people things of that sort. Anyway, that stuff doesn't really concern you guys though. It's just what's going on in my head and why I haven't been like feeling that great. But it's normal. I feel like everyone has those opportunities where they feel like they're just less than. You know, it's just moments of weakness. Mental health, we all got that. But the point is, stream schedule is going to change. Now that I've graduated, I'm doing this stuff as much as I can. I got no schoolwork to work on, so it's all commissions. It's all, you know, home stuff. But mostly I'll be working on this stuff. However, tomorrow night I have something with some friends, so I won't be streaming. However, we're streaming weekday nights. So we'll be back with more Phoenix Wright this Wednesday, Thursday, hopefully Friday. I'm not sure. And then it'll probably be like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are guaranteed stream nights. Sunday, probably Minecraft. Maybe Friday. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'll probably make like a real concrete schedule soon. And yeah, life. I'm someone that needs to adjust. I don't know if that's my autism or not, but like when things change, it's a rough shift for me. People don't like changing to begin with, but sometimes you know, my schedule. I like the routine. I like routine, and sometimes when things are thrown off the course, like when I graduated. I have to rethink my life. That sounded too deep. You know what I'm saying? I have to rethink the way I do things, or like scheduling and whatnot. So I'm still gonna try to like think of a schedule, have that being consistent over the summer, bar like graduations and things like that. Hopefully we still have some fun things planned and some videos. My plan is to get 4 videos out of the summer. I don't think it's gonna be likely. Hopefully we can hit 3. Hopefully we get 1 video out this summer. Because I want to make videos. Because honestly, I've been very vocal about this, but streaming isn't my passion because I don't think it's any, like, talent involved. I mean, you could argue there is, but I'm someone where I have a skill set. I think I'm going to be honest, right? I think there's something good about me. Like, I think I have talent. I think I have talent when it comes to making videos and stuff like that. And the reason why I like videos is because it expresses that talent. For streams, you know, if I show a random person that isn't in YouTube, like, oh, so people watch you play games? The fuck's that about, bro? It's kind of weird. And I'm like, yeah, a little bit. But videos, I feel like people understand. You know what I'm saying? So I want to work on more videos. They satisfy me more. But that's not going to stop us from, even though I still like to stream, it still allows me to communicate with you guys, make some content, put some things out there, things of that sort. So of course I'm still gonna be streaming a lot, and plus I don't work on things at night anyway. And even if I do, maybe I could do some like editing streams and things like that. I don't know. Viola was amazing. Thanks, Ted. I appreciate that. I want to do more. I don't know. I want to blow up first and foremost, but also I think I'm gonna give myself that credit. I think I'm a talented individual. I think I can do a lot. Yeah, I'm autistic. I came out about it recently. I kind of just make jokes about it, but it really does, I don't know, impact some stuff. Maybe I talk about it too much. Maybe I'm too personal with it, because I really shouldn't be saying a bunch of things like that to you internet people, but who cares? This is my platform. I do what I want. I'm not too personal with my information. Because I don't care who, you know, like, privacy's only like what you don't want to get out there, what you're afraid of it being whatever. So I don't care if that shit gets out there, whatever. The point is, I don't know. As I graduate college too, I've been thinking more and more about, thanks Dragon Dance. I appreciate that a lot. Go check out my videos. Is how they are desensitized. Yeah, that too. Destigmatized. I'll spread awareness. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about, like, ever since I graduated, like, what we gonna do? What's the adult? You know, it's the next stage of your life. What's next? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna talk about at cocktail parties? You know what I'm saying? Go check Twitter. Beast Mode, I will, dog. I will. Damn, Beast Mode really trying to heart me. All right, we'll do it right now. Is it in the DMs? This is art. This is art. All right, everyone. Everyone go look at my Everyone go look at my last retweet. Beast Mode's fucking crazy. That's the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. I love how his eyes are closed. Anyway, the point is, I don't know, I want to be recognized. I crave attention. No, I want to be recognized as like a I felt like blowing up can be exciting but also scary. I feel like a part of us wants to blow up but are not ready to handle everything that comes with it. I think I've handled a lot that's come with you guys, right? Like, my community's so dedicated. You know what I'm saying? But also I want to because I want to make money. That's the thing. I'm ready in that regard. Definitely. But I'm a big legacy person. I want to I want to let people know that I think I'm talented. You know, like I'm not, and I'm not looking down on streamers or anything like that. At all. Like, I'm not trying to diss anybody, but I want to convey that I am not just a guy that plays video games. Like I think I have this like artistic vision. I'm good at editing. I think I'm good at script writing. I actually got an award for script writing at my school. I'm gonna put that on Twitter tomorrow. It's a soft flex, but I think I want to be a good entertainer, not just a good like let's player. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that beast mode. I think it's even beyond my edits. I think a lot of people love the edits, but that's because it's within your face. But I think, I'm pretty funny. I think I can. I took improv classes. Like I think I can do good like voice work. I want to put those talents on display. And maybe even honestly, Endgame could be like doing something beyond YouTube, doing something. I've been thinking. I've always wanted to be like like just something in television. So maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the plan. But this is the shit that's going on in my mind, and I like to tell these things to you guys, even though some of you don't care. I just like for you guys to know what's on my brain, was just happened in my life, and yeah, because that's what affects the shit that I put out. But at the same time, yeah, I don't know. The future's a mystery, you know. It's like whatever happens, happens. But I gotta work towards that. And today I'm just kind of down. But like hopefully tomorrow will be a better day and so on and so forth. And I'll start editing again, because I haven't edited a video in so long. I've been doing pixel art for commissions left and right. Damn, your boy underrated, dog. I made one pixel art commission for Tobin, and everyone's coming at. That's whatever. I'll get my time in the spotlight. Just your wait. And when I get there, everybody eats in the pantry. Speaking of the pantry, I love y'all, really do. Best community out there. I always say that because it's true. It's so fucking true. I say that with pride. Speaking of our community, for those of you that are in the what's it called, competitive league, that's not going anywhere. I'm still working on scheduling and stuff. This week I will have a date on when drafting starts and when the matches can begin. And yeah, I'll probably put something saying that in the Discord. Join the Discord. But that's all I really gotta say. I don't know. It's been a fun stream. I felt bad, but I can walk away. I'm gonna chill tonight, probably just watch a movie, hang out by myself for a little bit, maybe hit up Sweet Lou and just like get away for a little bit, because I love spending time with people. That's how I charge my energy. I'm a very extroverted person. I hate being alone, right, Barry? Barry agrees with me. Maybe like a tub of ice cream or some shit. I don't know. Probably indulge myself, make myself feel better, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna get about big old. With that being said, do we get the nah, fine. I don't think I'm gonna raid. Yeah, I'm too lazy. This person's always working hard, but now I want to take him time. Thank you. Stream night? Are we not people? No, you are, but there's totally a difference, JJ, between like me hanging out with someone in person versus talking to text. You know, this definitely makes me feel better. Like, this is the best I was feeling all day. I was pretty down today, but this, like, I was very anxious. I wasn't productive. This is the best I felt all day. Trust me. Streaming totally makes me feel better. But for me, like, the real shit is being on a call with somebody or just like hanging out with somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's the realest of real in terms of how good I feel. Ooh. Bars? Me? Bars? Yeah, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna hop on out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna raid anybody today, but I'll check my DMs right after this beast mode. But yeah, stay scrumptious. Thank you guys always for watching. Let's try to make good stuff. That's the goal. Let's try to prove to the world that I'm a talented individual. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, no. I have one more thought. The reason why, back on the autistic thing, real quick, is just because like, I want to be upfront about it because I want to inspire. I want to show the world, because on the internet, autism is an insult. And I want to show the world, I want to be cool, I want to be talented, I want to show the world that like autistic people can do this shit. You know? Because there are autistic creators, but a lot of them just do like informational based content. Like they like report on things or this and that. And they're not, I haven't met many that are about like, entertaining. And that's not dismissing, and I don't know. There could be autistic creators I don't know of that really are. But I just want to show that like, I can really do this. I want to prove to myself and the world that I'm really out here and I'm really doing this shit, baby. Stay scrumptious and have a great summer. I'll see y'all on Wednesday night for more Phoenix Wright bonus episode. I already said have a great summer. But anyway, have a great summer.